Quick video to show you how to create new activities in your courses on Echo. And it's pretty straightforward, and it's one of those things where once you see the basics, you can play around with things to make it a little bit more specific. So we'll just start with my master course right here. And first thing you do is go to Editor. And you've probably seen this screen before. And you can add an activity within a folder if I wanted to add one here, or you can add one on its own. We'll just do this one so it's really clear and we can see it. So add to our class, and this is the screen that it's going to bring up. This is where you can choose which type of activity you add or resource. So let's say I had a document that's on the internet that I really want them to be able to read. I could add a website link, or I've got one in my Google Drive. I could do that if I want to upload one. All these things are available for you over here, but then over on the right, this is where you have work that they would do. And I'll be honest, the one that we tend to use the most often is assignment, because you can kind of make that into what you want to make it. If you wanted to do a quiz, you could even attach specific standards to questions in the assessment. That's a little bit deeper, and if you have any questions with that, let me know and I could help you out. Blogs and discussions, those are available to you, but we've also just tended to use Google Documents because they can see things in real time. But it's up to you. I'm just going to show you how to do an assignment. So click on that, and it's going to bring you into this this screen. The first thing you do is say sample, well, what I'm going to do is say sample assignment so I can delete it whenever I'm done. And if you want some instructions, you can type them in this content. This is the thing that they'd see. So make sure you get this assignment done by 2/16 or something like that. Hopefully you have better instructions than that, but that's what I've got. And then this is kind of the basics. Then you get into settings. This is where you get things that are options that are a little bit more detailed. So on the left, you can add a due date if you want to. If you want it to just stay open until they submit it, you don't need to put that on there. Objective mastery might be if you wanted to attach some of the objectives from your course to that, then you could use that. You can set up when the assignment becomes visible. These are all really detailed settings. You don't have to do this all the time, but let's say you wanted it to show up after they completed something else. You can block access until they complete another assignment. But then this is probably the first thing you'll jump on over here. You'll definitely use this. So in order for it to you've got to click for it to be gradable, and that's really important. I think there's even, if you don't click gradable, you won't be able to see what they submitted. And then it's very important, if you've got them submitting anything online, you need to add a submission type. And I would say single document. That'll give them a little screen where they can submit their assignment. If you don't do that, you wouldn't need this if you had like a paper assignment and they were turning it into you and you were just going online to enter the grade. But if they're submitting anything online, you would want single document, and then you can choose the points that you're going to grade them in. If it was a written assignment, you might say it's just worth 10 written communication points. If this was more about the knowledge and thinking side of something, you can put points there. If it's agency, maybe it was some sort of jumpstart kind of thing that they had to take some initiative to do, you can put 10 agency points here. You could have more than one category. Let's say it's written communication and agency, and so you have those points there. We'll just stick with that one. It's included in the grading category for my spring semester, and that looks about right. So then I'm going to save it. And now that assignment will pop up in there. Where's it at? Down here. Sample assignment will pop up in their Echo. I'm going to jump over to, I've got a student account, and I'll show you what it looks like on my end. Here it is, sample assignment. When I click on it, make sure you get this assignment done by 2/16. And then where I would submit my work would be right here. Blah, 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 blah. And then I'm going to submit it. And now on my teacher end, I would see it.